Hi, in today's session, we're going to talk about a new topic called adding a DB module or UI5 module to an existing MTA project in Business Applications Studio. In the past, when we were using Web IDE, we can create the MTA project from a template and the DB module or UI Node.js modules can be added from the context menu of the project. For example, if this is my Web IDE MTA project, I can choose the project context menu and pick um, an option to add the DB module or node module to it. And the system will automatically adjust the MTA file and also create the necessary configurations for you. But in BAS, we don't see that option from the context menu of the MTA project. So how do we add that? If you try to add this from the Get Started templates page, it's going to be from, let's click on Help, Get Started. Here I get the templates. These templates are going to help me to create a new project. Could it be a CAP or basic MTA? But they don't allow us to create it or add a DB module or node module to an existing MTA project or another DB module to another existing DB project. So how do we do that? So we can do that from the MTA YAML file for the existing MTA project. I'm going to close this one to clear it up. You can choose that there is an MTA YAML file for this particular project. I'm not going to open it. Instead, I'm going to choose and right click and I get an option here to create an MTA module from template. This is what I wanted to do. So click on that. It's going to give me a few options to add. So I'm going to add a database module at this time. So I'm going to choose this one and say start. And it takes me to the same template that we used to get for creating a new DB project. So I'm going to choose a DB module name. So it's proposing a different DB module name. I can put MTA underscore DB. And then here the path. So you can see that this is going to go into the project called DB underscore instance. That's my project name and so project path. And then choose next. I'm not giving namespace. I can give the schema name, say MTA DB, and I can choose the database version. In this case, it is going to be my HANA Cloud. And bind the database module to runtime service. Yes, I would like to. And in the next screen, I can say create a new HDA service. Of course, I wanted to create a new HDA instance, and then I can put a unique name for that. So I can call MTA DB instance. That's it. You can choose finish. It's going to create another database module underneath or inside my DB instance MTA project. It's getting ready, it's generating, and then we're going to see this coming up here in the DB instance MTA project. The files are generated. I can see that MTA underscore DB module is being added here. So I can check the MTA YAML so that I can find the new DB module added to the configurations as well. And the respective parameters also configured according to the template that we have chosen. You can also see that in the HANA projects area, where you can try to bind it and also deploy it to the specific instance. In this case, I've chosen um, instance called MTADB instance. If I wanted to create another instance and bind my database container to that particular instance, I can do so. Similarly, you can choose to add a new UI5 module to an MTA project. Also, for kind of Node.js or service layer modules, I would really go for a CAP project template where you can have the service module created with Node.js services and you can add the DB module to it. And also you can add the UI module for the front end developments as well. I hope this is helpful. We'll see you in another session. Thank you. Bye bye.